Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching and Life. And it's so awkward for me because I have now for 2 years been used to that it's Brian who does the introduction to all our shows. And maybe we should go back to used to Brian because that is. Today, inspiration is with Brian C. Dunn, Sheila Hart, Divya Parekh, and Roxanne Davison and me, Berit Ladefoged. We're all from Coaching and Life, and today we're going to speak about business coaching. This is a little inspiration to all of us, and everyone is free to bid in. The topic that I would like to touch base on first is, what is a good business coach? Brian, what do you think a good business coach is?
I don't know if because business coaching is not my forte, but I don't know if I'm the guy to talk about what a good business coach is, but I'd like to start with why a good business coach. And for me in particular, I came from an entirely different industry. As a teacher, I didn't need a business coach. My clients came to me, and our clients come from all over the place. And I know that a business coach is able to help know the things that I don't know. They're able to kind of help point out the pitfalls that I am walking directly towards. They're able to give me the guidance from their experience where I can help people with trauma and, my background. I know that going to somebody like Divya, who has experience as a business coach, that's going to help me become a better coach overall. But moreover, it's going to help me with my business. So that's the why.
Divya, I think that you're a business coach, and for entrepreneurs, what is your input here?
So here's what I'll share, folks, that when you are starting a business, it's very critical to have a business coach, as Brian said. And what should you look for in a business coach? So one, see if the person has achieved what you want to achieve. For example, a lot of people will come to me that, okay, as part of business coach, it's very critical to develop your brand. And brand is not just about having a logo, wonderful looking website, having your font size, your color palette. It's way beyond that. So for example, if I'm telling you that I help you write books, so now it's important to dig in. Do I really have the experience? Do I have people who can serve you? Because three things that I will share with you is to keep in mind is that, is your coach coming from three different places? One, always be serving. That's my motto. The second is always be sharing. So when I talk about sharing, it's about sharing value. And whatever I do is coming from a place of service that, okay, it's not just about, okay, my experience, I did that. And a lot of coaches will tell you, these are the 5 steps you gotta do. I understand some of the 5 steps really work well. And yet at the same time, I'm going to ask you that those 5 steps may not be able to fit to your situation. So it's very critical for you to do your homework. That can a business coach personalize your experiences into the system that they're working with? Have they achieved what you want to achieve? So for example, we'll go back again to book that, okay, I help people build their brand and reputation and credibility so that they become trusted leader in the industry. So I've personally written 15 books. My last book, it has been 19 months, 9 months, and it's still a bestseller. Our team, we have, and also one of the things to take a look at is that, is your business coach doing all the work by themselves? If they are, then that means that they have not achieved a level of achievement, or they're not at that level where you want to be. Because if they're doing everything by themselves, then they don't have enough time. So for example, we have a team of 24 people. I do what I'm good at, and then I outsource to my team who are good at what they do. So for example, we have taken over 150 authors to become #1 best-selling authors. We have given them business coaching as to how you can use the book so that it becomes a business portal to your speaking, to getting into organizations, for creating your courses, creating membership site, writing your blog posts, creating a social media content calendar. So, folks, that is one of the things to see. And even before all this, you gotta make sure that you align with your business coach. Because if, for example, if you're looking for someone who tells you exactly what you want to hear, then you don't want to work with them. And a lot of my clients will not like me, especially when we are in the midst of coaching, because I'm telling them what they don't want to hear. And if they don't want to hear what they don't want to hear, then I don't want to work with them. So that's one of the key things, is also looking into it, that somebody who's going to look out for you, somebody who has the experience, and somebody who is just not saying, you gotta do this X, Y, and Z, because you are unique. Your situation is unique. And that's what a coaching in life is. If you kind of think about it, you come to us, you will see how Barrett will customize things. And it's not just kind of putting you into one box. It's about creating your own personality and creating your own brand.
I think that was very, very good insight, Divya. Working many years in the corporate industry, I also think that a business coach is one who can help you ask the critical questions. The why are you not, or what is it that you believe that, and where is it that you believe that you need to achieve better? I think that there's two different approaches into business coaching. One is for people starting a business. The entrepreneur world is one world, a very different world, whereas the corporate world, aligning with someone else's strategy, being able to align, adapt, transform, transition, move, and build on other premises, and with skills and knowledge that you're putting together as a puzzle. Having a business coach that can guide you through the doubt that can arise in corporate is also very valuable. And I think that, like you're saying, Divya, it's very important to find one that has different perspectives and other angles of reasons, because that's what widens the horizons of opportunities for you.
With so may I piggyback on what you said,
of course.
Barrett?
Yeah, of course.
So one of the things you really said beautifully is that it's how is it that you're aligning? And I just want to shed like very couple of quick points on that. It's also about finding the right job. And if you're looking for promotion, and as you're stepping into that next level, your coach will guide you whether that's really what you want. Looking at it in depth, somebody who challenges you, somebody who holds you accountable. Because if a coach, and somebody who embodies coaching, it's not just about asking the right questions or having you see the mirror. It's about, are they there really for you? Do they have your back? And are they creating that trusted space for you where you can? There's so many people, Barrett, who are just standing on the edge of potential. They're looking down into the womb of their genius and they're like, oh yeah, I see it, I want to pull it out. Can they help you pull that genius out? And not only create your own brand, where you are recognized as an expert in the corporate world, but also you're taking the team with you and you're aligning with the goals of your corporation.
So important to align and get the team with you so that you also have the team building for the goals. So true, Divya. With us today, we also have two different coaches, not different in that way, but like we were more in the business side, Divya. Sheila, as a military person and an emotional coach, what are your thoughts about business coaching?
Well, with me, it's about being able to have a strategy that's going to work for me, and being able to hold me accountable and to call me on my BS and to understand if the strategy that I am on is not working for me, to be able to come up with a different strategy.
That's actually very good, Sheila. Roxanne, what are you thinking on the corporate business side as also an emotional coach? What are your thoughts?
Well, with me, like you know, I'm not a business coach. And I believe that anyone in any type of business could definitely use a business coach. I mean, even myself, I'm like, wow, there are certain things that I am really not aware of. So I really believe that, yes, like Divya said, they need to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
And that is one of the main things. I do the relationship coaching, like between coworkers or managers that people are having, you know, problems, disagreements, issues, whatever. But as far as the business side, yes, that is something I think anyone who has any type of business can always use to have someone hold them accountable.
I think that's so true, Roxanne. And I think that Brian's input, Sheila, Divya, Roxanne, fantastic input. And I think just for listeners with us today, the ability to see how we are right now, 6 people in a call, and the 6 people looking at business coaches all add value. And that's why coaching and life add perspective from different angles of reason. And that's why people can find the inspiration that they seek, get the horizon and variety into their business coaching and achieve the results. Any last word for anyone before we wrap it up?
Well, I'll just say that, folks, wherever you are at, we are at such critical time globally. Just have one thing in your heart, always be serving. And there's one thing that I would invite you to do is that I'm calling upon everyone just to give 1 hour without any expectations, without any judgment. Just help somebody for 1 hour and think about it. If we talk about, even if 700 million or 500 million people all across the globe do that, 500 million hours, we can turn this tide around. Thank you.
Oh, I agree.
Thank you so much, everyone. Fantastic. This was a little business inspiration. Go to coachingandlife.com for more. We're here for you. Thank you for now. Have a great day.